Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I am Bob, and we're here for more Age of Wonders 3, the second episode, and another set of 3 that I'll be recording today. And we're just going to end the turn and move on to the next one. Well, I got a lot of different irons in the fire right now. Sort of waiting for Omen of the Dub to get over so I can get back to Eldritch Horror research. We've got School of Teleportation finishing, and hopefully I'll be able to get Arcane Study on the next turn. And there's like 3 different places I need this Node Serpent to go, and I don't know where to put it because I kind of need him everywhere. I think I've got a pretty good sense of where he needs to go, though. I think I'm going to send him with Iggy. There are armies underground that need these guys as well. They're just kind of needed everywhere, so I'm going to have to probably summon a whole bunch of them. I'm thinking that, excuse me, for the Hall of the Forefathers, I'm already kind of fairly stacked with units to send into these places, so I'm thinking that I'll be okay here with these armies to clear one. I mean, I do have that Frost Giant in there. That's nothing to take lightly. That's a T4, so he's going to pull a lot of weight, especially with Frozen Flames and Star Blades on him. But beyond that, I don't really have a lot going for me with these guys. It's kind of hard to say for sure because I forget exactly what's in there, but I know there's 2 Yetis. I think there's an Ice Queen, maybe 2. There's some White Witches. Oh crap. I can't get away from a Bone Dragon's Breath attack, dang. Okay, we're gonna have to auto that. I'm gonna need to get more, I need to summon more scouts too. Casting points are a problem right now, I need more. We'll auto this. Oh, I think I said cast spells, and I hope it didn't actually cast any spells. I forgot to uncheck that. You have to do that every time. It looks like I'm good. I can still summon this thing on this turn, so that's what I was hoping for. It's just going to be a question of how much mana I have left over after summoning it to still do what I want to do. So I think I've more or less decided I want it to go with Iggy's army, and that's fine. Iggy's army could definitely use the help. And I want to get them underground exploring as soon as possible. That leaves me with 52 casting points. That's more than enough to handle this battle, so... And I got another 10 because my Orc City grew and got this in its borders. So that's good news. Let's keep going out here with these Phantasm Warriors. We're gonna get that fort back and hopefully nobody jumps out of the shadows and snipes that builder. Race governance level up with the orcs. Do I want Greatsword and Impaler units getting more melee damage, or Warhalls being cheaper to build? I probably don't need this, because I think with the orcs, if I build any orcs, it'll probably be their shock troopers. So I'm probably just going to take the cheaper Warhalls. That'll save me time at some point, I'm sure. You need Warhalls on the way to get shock troopers anyway, so I think that's the right call there. All right, my research is done. Did I get... There it is, Arcane Study. All right, cool. Now, what I'm hoping is that if I get a big enough research reward out of this, which I think you do pull research out of these, I'm hoping that it'll all pile up and give me Arcane Study immediately. Like, if I get at least 80, because that's what it costs. So, let's see if I can make this happen. Also, my leader does have a healing potion now, which is literally just in time. That is very badly needed. Let's go for that Frost Castle. I think it's finally time we start clearing these out. Now, I'm going to send my leader in by herself to take a peek, because obviously I know she'll be involved. We're going to enter, and then we're just going to hover over that abort button. So 2 Ice Queens, 2 Yetis, a White Witch, and an Impaler. I think that's something I can handle. I'm going to try to convert... Actually, you know what? I might try to seduce one of these Ice Queens instead of the Yetis. I'm not... No, I think I want a Yeti because when they hit gold rank, they can start walking around spreading snow, and I think that's something I want. So we'll abort the attack for now. And we're going to want the Giant in there for sure. We're going to want... Let's see. The Yetis... What do the Yetis do in terms of damage output? Do they do ice damage? I'm pretty sure they do some ice damage. Yeah, 11 and then 11 physical, 6 ice. Okay. If I'm serious about converting one of them, I probably at least need the Blight Doctor, but I think the Orc would actually be... Well, you know what? Both of them would be handy in there. Maybe I need to bring both. I just need enough, make sure I have enough, like, raw physical power to deal with everything they're going to throw at me, because I don't want to bring in too many support units. But, to be fair, the Priest does do fire damage. So I probably, in fact, I almost certainly need him in there. And the weakness is also really good, so I probably want that. We definitely need a Nymph. And you know what? I think this is going to be a tough battle, to be honest. But I'm going to throw the White Witch in there, too, just to grant Frozen Flames to the Giant. That Giant is going to have to pull an awful lot of weight on this one. But I think that's my choice. I'm not even sending in a flyer with these guys. I think this is the best group to accomplish what I'm going to try to accomplish. I think I'm getting a little greedy sending that Nymph in there, but I really want to get one of those Yetis. So we're going to enter. It says closely matched. This is going to be a hard battle, guys. I'm not going to lie, but I think it's worth it. Oh, boy. And this is fortunately something that will only affect some of my units, but not all of them. The Frost Giantess doesn't need to worry about getting chilled. And I don't think the Frostlings actually can be chilled. It doesn't say they can't, it just... Because they're only resistant. Maybe they can, because they do only have 60%. They're just very unlikely to be. I don't know for sure. We'll find out. Alright, first things first. This guy needs... Well, first things first, he needs healing. Then he needs buffs. And we'll move you guys up. I don't want to take too long with setup, because I have other units that can be chilled. But I want him to have at least one more buff. I want him to have Star Blades before running in there. And my Sorcerer may have some useful other spells here. Could come in handy. I could swap locations between... Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. They've got a lot of tier 3s. I have School of Teleportation now, so I could do something sneaky where I swap locations with my Ice Queen, or my White Witch, and pull one of theirs out and then just murder it and phase mine away, because she's got phase now. So I think that's a tactic I should definitely utilize in this battle. Also, a tactic I should utilize is one that I haven't been doing enough lately, and that's running around to the side. So let's do that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who goes first here, because I can technically Star Blades this guy from anywhere. He is going to do an insane amount of damage. That Giant is going to mess some stuff up in this fight. Look at his physical damage output. Like, that's a lot. Now granted, some of that's frost that's gonna get largely ignored, but still. Holy crap. Alright, we're going to try this. So there's a few different tier 2 units that she could get swapped with. So I kind of want to go around, what turn is it? Round 3? I can't wait too long to do this. But I think what I'm going to do is go here for now. Try to stay well out of their range. I'm not quite in position for what I want to do. Just got to be really careful, because I need almost every trick in the book if I'm going to get what I want out of this battle. Okay, I think I've got one more turn to set up, and then I need to like get going with this. I've also got kind of defensive pillars here, which is sort of nice. I'm really hoping it swaps my White Witch with that one, because otherwise I'm going to have to teleport it back over here. This is round 4. So on the next round, I need to damage something at least. So probably... Well, once I phase the unit out, I'll be damaging whatever unit it swaps with. So that'll ensure the battle keeps going. So I think positioning over here like this is fine. Yeah, this is okay. And by that point, these guys will be caught up. I can also try a curse, throwing a curse down if I need to from a distance. which could get them to charge at me, but I'm going to do the swap locations to open up. All right, this is the turn I have to do it on, round 5. Let's do it. Now she needs all her movement for this, because if I'm going to phase her out, I'm going to still want to be able, I'm going to need all her movement to do that, or at least have her be in the green zone. So let's start with moving my queen up just a little bit. We're going to do swap locations on you. I think I could have healed him on the last turn. I missed that opportunity. Swap locations on you. Unfortunately, it put her in the spot that I didn't want, but getting rid of that Union Guard is still handy. I'm going to move her once, phase her out to here. Well, I actually want to make sure that Ice... Okay, that is out of the Ice Queen's range, so... Right there. Okay, cool. Then this guy is now completely surrounded by very mean things, and he's going to get messed up pretty bad. So we'll start off with these guys. We're not going to do anything with the Nymph. We need that Seduce. We'll go ahead and... Actually need to move these guys up as much as I can, so we'll just do a short range attack. And I think the Frost Giant probably should go ahead and just finish him off. Oh my gosh. Alright, that worked. And he got a level out of it. Cool. I need the base stats. That's a really cool strategy. I forget. I think it was several different people who suggested that to me, but that was a good idea, guys. They're not... Oh my gosh, they're not charging me after all that. Could I cheese that again? How long before... Oh, wait, can't phase again. But I know exactly where she's going to show up, and it would be in a position where... It would be in a position where I could easily pull her out, like run her back, because that's the only tier 2 unit left. Aside from that, it's just tier 3s. So I'm going to move here and gather as many units around as I can. Apparently they're going to let me get away with this, which is actually quite surprising to me. I thought for sure they would charge after that, but I guess not. Okay, well, take the opportunity to heal, I guess. Heal the Frost Giant. Oh, having healing makes everything so much easier. It's amazing. Shall I swap locations again? Is it worth it? Is it worth the money? I think it is. Or worth the money, worth the mana. I think it is, just to get one more unit out. Before, honestly, before she buffs something. Because she hasn't buffed anything yet either. So yeah, swap locations on you. Then you just run away. And I don't think the Ice Queen can catch her. Okay, it can, but I can put the Giant in the way to prevent that from being an issue. Alright, welcome to my side of the battlefield. It's going to suck for you, I'm afraid, but we'll get over it. I'm just hoping I can kill her with these other units. I don't actually think that I can. Maybe. Can you just physical attack her to death? Maybe. I kind of would like to have a guaranteed kill on that. It's a minimum 3, maximum 6. Most likely would not get it. So I guess that Ice Queen is going to have to take a hit here. Or the White Witch. That's okay. They actually might use or the Ice Nova anyway, but just in case, I'm going to have her turned around to be on the extra safe side. We can just crush that, and we'll get the Nymphs in position. It's also possible they might just not charge, like they didn't charge last time. Oh, no, they are coming for me this time. Fortunately, with Omen of the Dove, I take barely any damage anyway, so... Alright, there is no reason to keep that Ice Queen alive. We're going to mess her up, get her out of here. I think probably want to leave the giant up front. I could probably actually just attack. They're not going to do hardly anything to that giant, so... let's soften that unit up. Can use all my magic to make sure I get a clean kill with one attack, which I can do pretty easily. And I'm going to back her off, make sure the Yetis can't hit any of the soft squishy units other than my leader that I have left open. But if they want to run that far in, that's okay. Just need to get the Seducer out of harm's way. And on the next turn, once the Yetis let the guard down, I can... they might actually go after this guy. But I guess that's also okay if they do that, because he'd be running through a bunch of other units to do it. And you stay on defense. I think this is fine. Alright, they want to go after the witch. That's fine. I basically get my choice here. And it's going to be these guys are the obvious choice to convert, because this giant can just beat the heck out of that Yeti. Alright. Let's soften them up as much as I can. Hopefully we get the curse here. Unfortunately, no curse. I can weaken them. That always works. What's the odds of seducing now? Do I want to wait and try to curse? The problem is I need the frost giant for that to use up movement, which he could do. What would happen if they melee attacked? Honestly, because of Omen of the Dub, the Yeti's going to do almost nothing back to these guys, so this is actually a decent leveling opportunity, to be honest. I can't freeze them, but I could get XP from just eating up their action points, because they can't hardly do anything to that White Witch. In fact, I could even do the same for the Nymph. Okay, they're out of movement, so I actually don't even need to with the Nymph. That buys me some time. That buys me some time that I needed. So I'm gonna use that time to make sure he can kill this other Yeti. Can narrow it down to the one that we want. Alright. And we'll leave the Nymph right where she's at. Excuse me, did you say something? Alright, that Ice Queen's gonna break. I think we'll do the same thing here. Just keep the Yeti busy for a turn. He fumbled as well. Oh, she darn near killed it. I don't want that. He's scorched and weakened. Okay. We get another try on the next turn at Curse, and hopefully... Does weakening lower... Oh, weaken lowers resistance and poison resistance. You should always weaken before you curse. That was my mistake. Oops. Alright. There's one less Ice Queen to worry about. This Yeti can't move. And try to curse now. Should be a much higher chance. 88%. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. Then seduce. Got it. Okay. Alright. Now, what did I get out of this? What's my reward? Well, good stuff. Really good stuff. I mean, 450 gold's also good, but that Frost Aura shield is a good shield. Because it can freeze units that come in and do a touch attack. I didn't get the research I wanted, unfortunately. I don't think that's going to happen, but I think that shield is... Oh, wait, no, I get both of these. I get both of these. I don't know why I was thinking I had to pick one. I've been playing a different game where you pick one of several rewards. Is that worth 440 gold, though? I think it is. Frost Aura is really good. That's not an easy ability to get on a hero. So we're going to take that. And I'm going to send that to Mogwai, I think. Iggy. I'm going to send that to Iggy. In fact, I'll probably will send both of these to Iggy because he's going to have... Well, let me check something. Does he actually have any other goblin units with him, or is he the only one with night vision? Do Draconians have night vision? I probably don't want Iggy to have lessened vision if he's the only one in the stack with night vision. That's not really a good combo. Maybe I will just give it to... honestly, it's going to go to the Theocrat when she's back. Both of these items probably will. But I think for now, the shield can definitely go to Iggy. And maybe the helmet can go to her. Although she actually also has more vision than her surrounding troops. You know what? I'll just leave the helmet on my hero for now. Just, I guess extra defense isn't bad. I don't know why I just tried to put that in a weapon slot. But I'm going to end up giving that to somebody else eventually. Probably the Theocrat, who I expect to turn into a melee fighter. Okay, cool. That went very well. We're going to make sure I park her with the Yeti this turn, as well as anyone else who needs healing. And we'll go back down after the other Frost Palace and the library, I think. And now that the units in our stack have higher resistance to being conversion on account of the extra spirit resistance, that stack worked really well. It worked better because they didn't charge me, to be fair, but he's going to heal fine on his own, so I'm going to pull that nymph out and just get as much movement out of her as I can. You know what? I think these guys are no longer needed up here. I think these two can go underground and help out down there. They'd be better off down there anyway, and I could really use their help, so they'd be happier down there. Well, actually, the snow doesn't bother them anymore because I got a Heart of the Arctic, but still, I think I want them to go down there because a lot of what this army needs to do now is more like structure clearing that you actually have to go inside the structure. So, and I've got a pretty good army for dealing with that, I think. Yeah. Underground it is for you two. Have fun down there. The spider can stay up here, I think. I'm sure I can find some use for him. And we'll go ahead and kind of just pile the rest of these units all around here. Not bad. Not a bad battle. That actually went a lot better than I anticipated it would. For the dwarf one, it's pretty much a no-brainer. I'm not going to build dwarf crossbows, so we'll take the happiness from Cities with Stone Walls. Alliance proposal from the elves out here. I have 900 gold, so I can do all the allies on this turn that I want. And joint offers from cities that mostly I can't deal with right now, I don't think, but I'm going to check them all anyway. Hero leveled up. This is actually a nice time to get a level up, right before a battle, which is going to be a fairly tough battle. I have not been looking forward to this one. We need that spider in her army. So what I think I'm going to do is, the Tigrans have all that extra movement, right? So the two chariots probably should be the two that are kind of up by themselves because they can move very fast. And they have 36 movement anyway. So I'm going to put the two chariots outside of her army and move the spider into it so she's closer. I'll give her Awakened Spirit so she can start getting XP from that spider. And probably more range strength. We'll do more range strength, yeah. Okay. And I think with this army, this is good enough. This should be able to handle those nasty mages. And maybe even handle the Ice Palace in here. We'll have to see about that, but they might be okay. All right, for now, let's just do this. Probable victory. manual combat. I've still got, I don't have any oh no, I don't have any spells to help out these guys. They're kind of on their own. But the druid has spells, so maybe that can be handy. I think I'm going to try this anyway, even though it only says probable. I really would like to get this stupid thing cleared. They've been waiting too long for this. Now, just dampening field doubles cost of spells from everyone but the caster. That's not great, because she can't cast anything, actually, now. They're arranged in kind of a circle, so it doesn't really matter what angle I hit them from. Aside from the fact that I probably want to hit them from where the mages are up front. And I don't really have any particularly powerful tanky units. Honestly, I don't really like this battle, but I kind of want to do it anyway. Just because I can't have this army sitting down here forever. They gotta keep moving. All right, for now, we'll move her up here. And actually, wait, move back down, because there's a mammoth that you need to buff. I want to give you Touch by Faith. Because a lot of these guys might do some fire damage with their attacks. Fortunately, having all that range damage means she can pick these guys off pretty well. I also want to buff the spider. And I can also use Nourishing Meal on somebody, which I think will also be the mammoth, who's going to basically be the tank for this one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that buff now. Alright, now that she's done buffing everybody, I think we can actually set up in a position where she's just outside of range. And can hopefully get the opening hits in on something, combined with probably the Shredder. Maybe I can do this and actually pick one off early. I'm gonna leave her on defense though, because they might all rush out at her, which would suck. She's got good resistance though, a lot of resistance, so that chalice is nice. Move these guys up as much as I can. And I've also got to remember, these guys have that cool flank ability. Or not flank, throw spear. Move them up, move Phantasm Warriors up. And I think that's as good a setup as any. Alright, they're not going to let me open up. Probably should have checked and see if there was any fire bombers. But the good news is all the squishy mages are charging me, and we can probably punish them pretty hard for that. So, need to back up the hero. The Node Serpent will probably go back and harass her, but I'm going to do this. The Node Serpent might actually harass these guys now that I think of it. Dang, I wish I could... Oh wait, no, I've got this. Because I can do this. Then I can use the chariot to do this. And I could still charge him. Actually, I think I'm going to charge the mammoth out there and just put him on defense right here. Keep these guys from moving too much, because they can't do much to him with the Touch by Faith active. I also might try to web this guy. It could be bad if the spider takes damage, but I want to leave one here in case they... I think this thing, if it doesn't phase and attack these guys, it'll probably phase and attack my druid. I'm going to go for the web, I think. Sometimes you just got to go for it. All right, cool. Worked out in my favor this time, which means I can put this Phantasm Warrior on defense right here. Leave them there just in case this phases behind the druid. That way they can help get it off. And I'll leave this Tigran here just in case. Actually, I could even charge that thing. Would that be wise? Maybe. If that's the case, then I probably should... You know what? I have an idea. I don't know whether it's gonna work, but it's definitely an idea. What would happen if I moved here? Oh, I'm engaged with it. That won't work. I was gonna throw the spear to turn them around. I should have moved him there first. Crap. Well, that messes that up a little bit. We'll just, should I attack him? Or move, let him attack me, and then I put my guard back up? I actually like this option. Move, let him attack me, then I go on guard. Got enough health to get away with that. And actually, this guy... Oh, you know what I can do? Now I can charge him. Then I can devastating charge this one. Possibly kill... Yep, killed him. And then can go on defense, and that's one less apprentice we need to worry about on this combat round. Plus, this thing can't phase now, which means this guy should really be going towards the front. And I'm pretty sure everybody is fine. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Well, there goes the saber-tooth chariot. I should have actually just attacked those guys. Well, now they're dead. You, eat that guy. I want my druid to get more XP here. There's still that dude hiding there that I need to take care of. Node Serpent, Halfling Apprentice. See, he would just have to straight up fight that thing. I can at least take an action point away from it. Oh, and you know what? He does have killing momentum, so I can do that. And still hit this if I need to. We're gonna probably just use this guy to get rid of it, though. Okay. There. Die already. Good gosh. Alright, well I cleared that at the cost of one saber-tooth chariot, which is sad. Bucket of monkey filth, and I think I'll take the gold on that one. Now, do I want to... I want to get a fort down there. Like right there. I think the builder that's going up here is going to be busy for a while, so I probably need to make another one down here. How long would it take this city to make a builder? That city can't make a builder. Well, I'll do one in my capital when that next healing potion is done. In the meantime, I'm sure I'm going to lose somebody doing this, but I want to clear this structure while I'm down here, because I never want to have to come back down here again. So... let's see, we could take out the Draconians and maybe get a little more experience before running headfirst into that. I may as well grab that tower, because I'm not going to do this on this turn. I actually need to summon another Node Serpent or possibly Phantasm Warrior. I think, I really need more units on this turn, and Phantasm Warriors are just great for... because I can summon one every turn, so it's not a huge deal if I lose the Phantasm Warriors. I think I'm just going to get another one of those, and just for a meat shield use. Because he can be ready on the next turn, and then they can go in and try to clear another structure. Alright. That's the plan with this army. They're going to take some losses, but because this area is so inconveniently out of my way, and because it can be very useful for elf archers, I really want to get this done. Oh, I could have brought my saber-tooth chariot up. I don't know why I didn't do that. Alright, these guys want to charge me, which means running around to the side isn't going to really work. Probably we'll just put... You know what, if they're going to charge, we'll back up and hide behind Phantasm Warriors. And also, you need Touched by Faith very badly, especially for a battle like this. Alright, that Raptor can make it all the way to the Spider. We don't like that, so move there. The Crusher can't really go very far. That's a good enough setup, I think. Okay. Phantasm Warriors can carry a lot of weight in a battle like this, which makes things a little easier. Let's go ahead and use these guys to inflict some bleeding, I think. Unless maybe I actually want to use them to turn that Raptor around and open up a devastating charge flank with the Mammoth. Because then if I can kill with the Mammoth, they can move up and hit the Crusher. I think that's actually what I will do. These guys can go prevent that Charger from really causing too much trouble. And they're not really under any threat from the Crusher. Okay. That Charger won't be going... Oh, he had first strike too, so that actually used all his action points. That's perfect. That means I can use you. Do that. Which means I can devastating charge with this Mammoth. Okay. Haven't even used her ability yet. But I think I'm going to pick on the... I'm going to pick on that guy out there, most likely. In any case, you should probably go soak up some of that damage. You can go here, do that. And maybe the Spider can actually go out and try to web those guys. If I'm going to do that, I should probably Awaken Spirit on it first. Got it. Okay, cool. Ouch. Rude. Okay, that Mammoth always needs health, so we'll top that off. And you can move. There, you know what? Since you just don't care about being hit by that thing, you can take him out. Spider can eat the Crusher, gets another level. How you doing there on that level, by the way? You're at veteran rank. Okay. Still got some ways to go before he evolves, but that's okay. We'll keep him around. And now you can devastating charge a Draconian Hatchling, which just sounds mean, actually. Yeah, actually, just do that. Okay, that's done. That tower's under my control. So all that's left is this Ice Palace down here, which is going to be a very difficult battle. Mournholm offers a tribute. Do I want 173 gold or a small army? Well, I wish I knew exactly what the small army was, but probably... Actually, wait, no. I want the small army, because then I can vassal this city. Yeah, okay. That's enough to deter wandering units in conjunction with spells. Now I can actually... Oh, they have a quest for me, too, for a free Mammoth Rider. 6 turns. Oh, I had completely forgotten about that quest. That happened a while ago. I can send some units up that way now, actually. The hero's army can be divided up based on the next turn, I guess, because they still need some healing. But I can divide that hero's army up based on units that I want to go into those ice structures with her, which will include that Yeti. But then the other units can actually go up and help out up here. We can start clearing out some of this stuff and turning this, actually properly absorbing it as one of my cities. I think that's what we will do. Dwarven Prospector is done. I think I was going to grow the borders of the city or something. Lab would be good. Actually, we're going all in on research. I want that lab. This guy can start digging. And actually, I would like to explore down this tunnel first. Might actually be better off having another dwarven prospector digging out all this stuff here, now that I think of it. Maybe I'll build one. I'll build one more. Those guys are handy. How close am I to being able to build those in one turn? This laboratory would take 4 at 125. Yeah, that's annoying. Both of these could be one turn shorter if I just had like 5 more research. Well, I don't think it's worth building a siege workshop for. So I'm probably just gonna let it be. Although the city grows in 2 turns, actually. You know what? Let's build the storehouse. I'll build the storehouse. The city will grow in 2 turns. Then I'll be able. By that point, the growth will be faster, and I can make both the prospectors and the lab faster. Okay, now I got my item. Domain invasion down here. That was probably these wandering guys, I think. Join offer from my Naga friends up here. That is not safe to do right now, but I want that ASAP. I think, man, once I get the Theocrat back, I think she's going to have to go up there and deal with those undead. I did not realize there was a haunted boneyard right there. That's more than these guys are going to be able to handle. Maybe they can handle the spawn. Oh, I don't even know that they could fight a bone dragon. That's dangerous business right there. I might need more summons with them. I guess I can get more along the way, though. I can reinforce at that fort and reinforce more once I get another fort up out here. Dwarves have a quest. Tell me more about this quest. Quench the pyromaniacs in return for a forge priest. I don't have units down there that can do that. They could be an alliance right now, I think, which is probably why they're offering me this quest. Could I accept the quest, then demand tribute from them, get units, then go out there and kill them and still get the Forge Priest reward? Let's see, exit. I'm gonna decline this quest. Whoops. Another city misclick, but now they're part of my empire. Okay, well, time to start building stuff down here ASAP and probably summoning things. Crap. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, they got walls. Let's get a prospector in there real quick just to have a unit that can defend so that if I need to, I can cast spells and maybe have a chance. Oh wait, the city does not have walls. Okay, well, we're going to build a prospector anyway, because it's better having a unit in the city than no unit, and he'll be able to dig later. That was a misclick. Oops. Crap, crap, crap. Let's produce merch here. Observatory will be done here in a turn. We'll just let that be. That was just a notification that the city grew. Omen of the Dove is still active. Kind of want that to stay active for the moment, since I'm using other tactics to deal with these frost castles. So I think I might be able to get both this and that frost castle with my queen's army, I think. Forndal is ready for orders. You know what? I think I'm gonna take another crack at. You know what? Actually, we'll get the arcane item forge here too. That way, I can make items in 2 different locations. I've got the mana to do it, so I may as well. Plus, it's more research, and I want that. Builder's Hall here. I think this city I'm gonna keep on merge for the moment. I would like to start doing more with it, but I just don't have units to clear structures in that area right now. The only problem with this Keeper the Peace strategy is you get so spread out that it's kind of hard to actually clear things as you go. Okay, this might be a Mercity over here, so I'll need money for that. Let's take a quick peek at what we're in store for. Exact same thing as last battle. We'll abort attack. If they don't charge me, I'll probably use the same cheese that I used in the other battle to more safely clear it. And this time I'm not worried about trying to convert anything, so I can bring more heavy hitters into the mix. Also, you guys need to leave that army because this guy needs more healing. It might need to wait one extra turn to get everybody healed up. Alright, well, we got another Phantasm Warrior down here now, which might be enough to at least go clear this. In fact, we can bring the Goblin in for a little bit of extra backup on this one. We can attack from this side so he doesn't have to go too far out of his way, digging-wise. And go with the Wyvern. Probable victory. These guys should be able to handle this. You just gotta watch out for those Wisps. But I think I might be able to also trick the Wisps like I normally do as well. Like, in this case, actually, I think I can just straight up kill one of them. Or two. Because I can move these guys here. Spit. Oh, I high rolled. That was a max roll. Insta-kill. Alright, cool. That makes me feel a little better. I'm going to move up here. Fry that one. And I can prevent it from phasing by moving this guy up to it. I'm just worried about how much damage that Apprentice can do to the Phantasm Warrior. I think it'd be safer to move... Well, can he move all the way up there? Only if that unit's not in the way. I think what I'm going to do is move him here. So he's kind of blocked by the rock a little bit. Now it can't phase. And then I can move this guy here in a position where he can flank that thing on the next turn. And he does not have a good... Oh, he does have a pretty good line of sight on him. Well, we're just going to have to do that then. I'm going to guard his flank with this Wyvern. Aw, he healed up all the way. I forgot about the mana currents. No, don't crit. Dang you. Well, there goes the new Phantasm Warrior I just put down. Dang it. Alright, you guys are needed elsewhere. Please go kill him. Go get rid of him, please. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem for multiple reasons here, but in this scenario, I think it might be appropriate to turn into a Panther and pounce. Actually, no, it's not appropriate at all. We're going to instead use you to once again prevent him from doing anything sneaky. Move you away and frickin' fry that thing. Thank you. Leave me alone! Oh my gosh! There goes my Tigran Mystic. This wasn't worth it at all. That spirit damage wasn't enough to kill it, and it's gonna mend, and it's probably gonna kill the goblins. No good, it did go after the Wyvern. Okay, that was dumb. I think I could have avoided losing that Mystic too had I moved her just out of range of the Phantasm Warrior. I could have moved her a little further down on the screen, and I think she would have been out of his range. Again, underestimated. I'm doing that a lot this series, underestimating how far units can move. Well, that sucks, because I kind of needed her against the undead. I need more casting points. I need to rely almost exclusively on unit summons, it seems, because I keep losing my other units so fast. Alright, well, you guys will be better to defend in there than having nothing, so we'll let the lab finish, and maybe I'll get a temple, make some Blight Priests down here. But there's not really much else I can do with the city now after losing all that stuff. Okay, good. There's a path through for the wolf. Can maybe connect everything down here. That would be cool. Okay, looking good on the extra gold there. Spider, okay, now is when everyone needs to, no wait, next turn. Next turn is when everyone needs to sort of split up. I think the spider is going to go with the other units. I don't think I want him dungeon diving with my leader right now. Still a little fragile, so we'll move him up here. Now this army can actually get some stuff done, because I gave them a Node Serpent on this turn. And there's more Lost Souls to deal with. Crap. Well, actually, not a big deal, because I can move everybody on this. Yeah, everybody needs to go on this because they'll all heal. Manual combat. I didn't need to tick that off there. Manual combat, and should be able to heal everybody up here really nicely and not lose anything in this battle. I need to stop. I've lost too many things in recent battles. It needs to stop. Let's see if we can get rid of the Tigran Mystic sooner rather than later. We'll take a couple shots. Oh, okay. She's got the Absorb Pain cast on her. You know what? They can pounce to my elf now. I don't like that. Does this guy have physical protection? No, it's just shock. For some reason, I think these guys have physical, but they don't. Killing something isn't going to make much of a difference because they're just going to resurrect it. I think what I'm going to do is move Iggy here, move you here, give you health with quick dash. Move these guys back here just to guard the flanks. And I'll sort of center around that elf to just make sure he doesn't get completely wrecked. Okay, they're going after the chargers instead. Alright. You guys are going to need to back off here probably. Now, I think I'm going to try to really use Quick Dash a lot here. Because what I can do with this Mammoth is I can probably crush that Martyr. Well, I don't know if he'll do enough damage to do that. The Elves could make sure it dies, but I need them to shoot at other things. This is actually a little bit challenging. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is move you here. That way you can still do something useful. And then I'm going to try to put so much pressure on these other units that they can't even hit him with anything is the plan. So what I can do then is move this unit here, because killing momentum, he keeps some movement. Then quick dash, and I think he can get a second devastating charge in this turn. I almost clicked sprint. That's definitely not what we want. We want... I'm going to move you out to the side here. Okay, and then I'm going to move him there so that unit can't resurrect. Iggy can then quick dash, turn you. Quick dash the mammoth. Gets him some health back, and I don't feel like that's fair. He should be able to devastating charge again, but oh well. Then I can mess this guy up. And I can mess her up. Or rather, the person that she was guarding. She can't do much, although that person can come back now. We'll get rid of him completely. Only one of the two can come back. Alright. That pretty much wraps this one up. I'm just going to keep quick dashing on that mammoth because he took a beating this round. And also, we're going to phase behind you. Surprise. And you're at tireless, so you're good. The charger is actually quite close to leveling up. I think I'm going to let it get the finishing hit here. Alright, almost lost a unit in that one too. Okay, well now everyone's healed. So everything is happy and fine. Then what I think I can do is... I don't have quite enough movement to... Crap, I don't have quite enough movement to do everything I wanted to do. With those guys coming out of there so close to this other city, that makes me... Oh, crap. There's units closing in on that city. Wonder how far away they came from. Whether they can actually take it. I don't know. I do need this entire stack to end their turn. I'm going to save those haste berries, because these guys have to come back down this way anyway. So I'm going to have this entire stack hit this. I'm going to try to get a knight out of this too. If I can get really lucky with charm. They don't really have a way of debuffing that knight's resistance. But I think once they're done, I can use the haste berries on the next turn. The necromancer units might just follow this army up here anyway, so there's not really a need for me to go down after them. Also, I do have regrowth, so that's cool. In fact, that will make this battle very easy. Or should. Let's not be overconfident. Alright, bunch of humans for the most part. The only one I may have to worry about is that priest. As far as dealing damage to this Phantasm Warrior goes. So I think since they're charging me, we're going to let them do that. And they can come at me from whatever angle they'd like. Most stuff's just going to hit the Phantasm Warrior. Okay, this is fine. Now, what are my odds of charming? 50% on the cavalry, 40% on the knight. Do I want to just go for it? A knight would be awfully nice for this army. Or do I go for the 50-50 on the cavalry? That is a good, tough call. Too bad I don't have that wild magic spell, the one that lowers unit resistance to, like, every element, because I think that would also help since charm checks against spirit resistance. I'm just gonna go for it and just try to get the knight. I've had enough setbacks that maybe I can get lucky. Nope, I can't. Got greedy. That knight would have been really nice to have. But he said no. And that will be his undoing. Alright, these guys should be able to kill with a charge. So don't need to worry about that guy anymore. Probably want to take out the priest with the elves if I can. Yep. In this case, I think the Node Serpent I probably want to sprint. So he can get behind this unit, hit it twice. And then that leaves me free to devastating charge these guys. And they're down to just one unit. He's a human archer, though. I don't think he threatens anything. Should be fine. Also still have regrowth, so we're good. Alright, and let's see. Out of spells for him, so we'll let Iggy get as much XP out of this as he can. Don't think there's anything else I can do here, so maybe I could just who wants XP? Actually, the Node Serpent needs it now for this army, because once he hits gold rank, he gets inflict stun, and that's really good. Okay, everybody gets a level, including Iggy, which is great. We can give him counter poison now for his army, or a few other things. Weapon finesse is also good, +1 physical strength. You know what? I'll probably just throw weapon finesse in the mix. Why not? And maybe bump up his defense and melee strength just a little bit. You could probably use that. I have been using him somewhat frequently to do, well, not lately, but I was using him to do backstabs and stuff. Okay, so on the next turn, they can head back underground. Who else has orders this turn? You guys are on hold. You guys probably... Can they take those guys? I think so. It's just martyrs. I've got at least a tier 2 in the mix and the potential to freeze things. But I still think I'm going to send them back this way. I'll have backup on their way soon. So I think this is where I'm going to call it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I apologize. This one was honestly a little sloppy. I made a lot of rookie mistakes in this one, just with unit positioning during battles, underestimating how far things can move, and it cost me a Saber-Tooth Chariot and a Tigran Mystic, which is very unfortunate. Although the Saber-Tooth Chariot I lost, well, yeah, it's still my fault, so hopefully I can clean it up a little bit in the next one. I promise I will try. I apologize for the sloppy gameplay in this one, but regardless, I hope I'm at least being entertaining. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. There will be one more coming after this one this week, so I'll see you soon. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Spanglefan, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.